Yeah. Isn't what they say the bonsai? Bonsai?
Banyan.
Banyan.
Hey guys, stand by the roof.
Cây cổ thụ, cây cổ thụ. Bonsai chứ còn gì nữa? Where you funny?
Funny pose.
What funny pose, Jackie?
Christian, like this.
Jackie, funny pose. That funny face.
LA.
Funny pose.
Ellie, like this.
I do like this.
Okay, come here. Like that.
Lucas is funny. Wow.
Cái này tree apply.
How did the roots get up?
This is like a...
Look at the bird.
How did this?
Oh, look those ants.
How can we
I think
go?
82.
Can we go before
Wow, 1982. What year were you born?
1978.
78.
Oh my goodness, you are so tall. You are so tall, Zaggy. Are you on a banyan tree?
Let's go upstairs, guys. Wanna go upstairs?
Yes. Pool. Let's go to the pool.
Go, go, go.
Maybe you can get in. Christian, don't climb on it. Just look, okay? Not touch.
They are first Hawaii. The first way to survive. Okay. Who want to go restaurant?
But that's true. You have to see if you have anything to flowers pretty right here.
I think I'm over here. You're in customs.
Fire!
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 Shoot! Shoot, guy!
Fire! The cannons!
Look at camera.
Fire the cannons! I need to get to the bottom.
Cheese!
Cheese missiles! Cheese!
Fire in the hole!
Is that how it sounds like, Ellie? Pew, pew, pew.
Hang out after the tour, split very tight schedule. Okay, we'll look around, we'll pick you up right after each other library. We also have a second library up here in the case of 2 people. Over on the side desk in case of 3 people were to fall off. In case of 4 people were to fall off, I have no idea. Please let that happen.
Drop your phone.
Submarine, first time. And hey, fun to see you guys. This is my first time too. It's been a lot of fun. My first time in town, so we will see a shark because it's super wild. They do move around, but it is likely. We'll cross our fingers. Maybe today we'll get a lot of shark card. Everybody show them Father Day Spirit. Maybe the sharks will come out. Now let's talk about some of the islands that you can see all around us. Now let's name all the islands. There are 4 islands within Maui County. The first island is going to be the biggest island, the big island of Maui. You guys already know that one, the one on our starboard side. As well as another island over there in our stern. That is the island of Molokai. Another island over here on our starboard side. This is the island of Lanai. The last one is this one directly in front of us, the island of Kaho'olawe. And I want to talk about each of these islands and may not get to know. The first island I want to talk about is the big island of Maui. I'm sure you guys know like a lot about Maui where you have been here. There's so much to know about this island. My favorite city of the island is this city right here, the city of Lahaina. Lahaina is super cultured, super beautiful. Now, Lahaina translates from Lahaina. Now, it's definitely not uncommon to see rain clouds around those mountains. You're going to get about 380 inches of rain per year. If you're going to hike to the top of mountains, you're going to get about 5,800 feet above sea level. It's 50% complete renewable energy. By 2030, they want to turn Maui to 100% complete renewable energy. Solar panels got the one side, you get a lot of sun on this side. Now, if you have ever driven to the Maui, which is central Maui, I have noticed that there's windmills on the side Jurassic Park submarine right off here, right off our starboard side. Now you guys sitting on the starboard bench, if you could please remain in your seats so behind you can get a good view. Now you guys that's not on the starboard bench, feel free to stand up. You guys can get a good view of the sub. Now here comes the submarine up from 130 feet. The beautiful Atlantis 4.
Oh my goodness.
That never gets old, just so you know.
Atlantis Roxy here, Howdy copy, welcome back. How should you need it? Tiger 6 is, you're clear on hatches after all returns. Got you distinct.
Are you ready?
Hatches ready.
Alright folks, so what I have to do now is we do have a tour on the sub. So what I have to do is I have to take everybody off the sub and put them on Holokai so I can allow you guys to board the submarine. So this is how it's going to work. I'm asking all you guys right now to please take a seat, please take a seat. I will be moving your groups around to create some more open bench for the folks coming off of the sub.
Yeah, so we can get people get out.
Alright, let's do this. So you guys sitting on this side, you guys will scoot all the way down towards the bow, all the way down towards the bow. Clip as much as that wide bench as possible. Now, we might be crammed in here just for a few minutes, but once you get everybody off the sub, I'll board you guys, so just for a few minutes here. How many you guys have in your group? You 3 right here. If you guys want to switch over, all the submarines are completely battery powered. They will release multiple fits into the water. Great, have you just please now take a seat? Okay, now, the Atlantis 4 is the first submarine in operation within Hawaii. The first one built was the Atlantis 1. It operated in Washington. Now, the Atlantis 4 can fit 48 people inside of it. The Atlantis 1 can fit 24.
Whoa, they're coming
The
out.
biggest one is located in Oahu. It's around 105 feet. You can fit 64 people inside of it. So you guys, you are quite a big group. Let me ask you, once you get to the submarine, you can scoot all the way down. We're going to take up almost every single seat inside the submarine. So once you get down there, scoot all the way down, sit right next to everybody else. Do not leave the seat in between groups. But once we get everybody inside the submarine, the captain will let you guys know when you can spread yourselves out. But in the meantime, once you get down there, scoot all the way down. Alright, so you folks on this side,
Welcome aboard, aloha.
Aloha.
first class ticket, they get the best views. They just have to hold their breath for a really long time holding on top of the deck there. Doesn't matter where you see it, they are all the exact same. Guys,
any good for me? Just hold on to that railing while you wait. Don't be too close to the ramp right
Yeah, I
here.
got it. Yep, I got mine.
Can I have my group of 3 right here? I'm gonna see you guys down to the left.
Aloha guys, welcome aboard. Just watch your step off the ramp here.
Right here. I'll bring all these folks down to the left.
What's up, folks?
Okay, hold the ram up here.
Be real careful. I mean, you guys seem like you know what you're doing, but just be careful.
Right here.
Yep.
You guys go down to the right.
Never know.
You'll get this line right here. I thought we were taking a seat, guys. We got a little bit of time here. Alright, so we're gonna sit back for the 7. We're gonna see you guys down to the left hatch.
This is way too awesome.
Wow, that's so cool. You can see under the welcome aboard, aloha. When you're ready, just head off.
You welcome to the TV. Okay, you too.
Wow, look, hey guys, look behind you.
Where's the door?
Look behind you guys. To the boat, we under the boat. Lucas, look behind you. The boat, we're under the boat.
I already noticed that.
Look how rough that thing is. It's just like bouncing around.
I know. quick.
Roxy, Atlantis number 4, Whiskey, Tango, Echo, 5533, confirm both the main hatch is secure. Life support systems, they are on. They are, in fact, functioning. We are currently ballasted. We have the 5,000 pounds of seawater on board over a depth of 100 feet. Now request mission to flood tanks and dive with
Sorry about that sound. We're gonna play it. We started the movie once and thought it was kind of cool.
Again.
And 2 verticals, rail to wash. Roger, rails.
When we go down, we'll see something.
We're going there. Not yet, okay?
And the sail is slowly submerging, man, soon to follow north.
3 feet down below your surface. We're just gonna pull coral reefs, discover some fish, and maybe even find a shark. So if you accept that challenge, say yeah. Alright, before we head down there though, let's get a little tour of the submarine. Right above your viewport windows, you have these white AC vents. They swirl around, so feel free to hide yourself away from you, whatever's more comfortable. In between your viewport windows, you have your ID charts. The top half of that chart is our treasure map. These are cool dive sites to take a look at. The bottom half of that chart is our sushi menu. This is a bingo chart. Let's give you a blackout bingo, see all the sweet fish. There's a couple of other things
fish.
towards the bow underneath the port side. You have our depth gauge, suspended by 66 feet. There's another one there on the back half of the submarine underneath the starboard side. And you guys
I
might
can
have
see the
noticed this is on opposite sides of the submarine.
Oh, wow.
Now the way this is going to work out, we show one side of the reef first, we'll flip around and then show the other side. Now I'll be flipping around talking about the fish. Also let's distinguish which side is which. So this side right here, you guys right here, you guys are my starboard side. Starboard side, make a noise, let me know where you're at. Woo! Oh, there he is. There's my starboard side. All right, here's my port side. Port side, where you guys at? There's port side. All right. Now, if you ever forget which side you're on, just remember we got these signs up here, forward and back, to let you know which side you're on. I'll be looking straight down on both sides.
bottom, Lucas?
You can now see the bottom of the ocean. Now, you guys see those black spots everywhere? That's pretty obvious. Oh, on port side, that's all of our coral. Oh, on starboard side, see all that algae. You see the white stuff around the black rocks. White, fluffy, it kind of looks like sand. So that's sand. I heard somebody say that's snow.
It's a bottom of the
So since we got all the views of sand, we're going to turn to the surface because it's all I know. There's the reef now showing up on port side first. The port side, you guys can get the first view of the reef. You guys on starboard, don't worry. As soon as we enter our pass on port, you guys will also get a pass over the reef. Just remember that you can look over your neighbors right at the edge of it. The light up visibility, really hard to see. At this side right here, this isn't where we usually see sharks. If you did see that shark, don't be discouraged. We might see some sharks once you get up to our next spot.
Oh, look at those
here.
big fish over there.
Now, if you did see that shark, that was a white tip reef shark. That was an adult. That guy was around maybe about 3 tiger sharks in our dive site within the entire operation phase, as well as whale sharks. We've only seen 1 whale shark within the submarine, just once.
I'm gonna find the shark. I'm gonna find the shark.
So we're actually looking around, and I guess on the starboard side, you get a view of the reef.
So many big ones.
Yeah, right? Let's find a big one.
Ooh, we're seeing a lot of really cool fish. If you look at the very top of the coral, very easy to find, by the way. Just look for a solid bright yellow fish. Solid bright yellow with a little black beady eye. That is called a yellow tang. That guy right there is a very aggressive fish called a bluefin trevally. That guy's scoping out his next meal. Yeah. So you see all these fish out here trying to avoid that guy. Let's talk about the yellow tangs. You might recognize that fish. That is a first celebrity appearance. That is Bubbles from Finding Nemo. In 2004, when the movie Finding Nemo came out, oh, you see that bluefin trevally? Yeah, he's running around. All those fish do not like that. Now in 2004, when the movie Finding Nemo came out, the yellow tang was a very sought after fish. Of course, everybody wants Bubbles in their aquarium, so the yellow tang is being bought up like wildfire. It became very hard to find the yellow tang in the wild. So this fish's price was raised from a $30 fish to a $500. Notice we are headed away from the North Patch. We're going to a very cool spot, however. We're going to an anchor. It broke off from a whaling ship a long time ago. I'll talk more about that anchor once we get there. Let's talk about what you are seeing right now. So right here, this is what we call the open ocean. Now out in the open ocean, you don't see too many fish species years old. Been underwater for well over 100 years. This is not the main anchor of this whaling ship. This is called a catch anchor. The main anchor was about twice as big as this one. Now the catch anchors are made to be used in shallower water such as this. They're made so they wouldn't break the big expensive anchors. Now these catch anchors were made with a cheap metal.
Take a picture of Daddy's picture.
Oh, this one.
Cheese.
There's that porcupine fish once again on starboard side.
Look, Zach, look.
Now the porcupine fish is actually a delicacy in Japan. Porcupine fish are eaten quite often in Japan. If you remember me saying these guys are really toxic, right? So in Japan, you have to be very skilled when they touch something. They are also very intelligent. They imitate the coral. They can flatten themselves look like the sand. They have even been known to lift legs up in the air and imitate algae.
Mama, I just saw that one.
Now pretty much everything out here eats octopus. Any predator will eat an octopus. They'll give birth to about 200,000 eggs. It's very rare just for 2 of those eggs reach adulthood have babies of their own. That's how often octopus get picked off, unfortunately. Split in half. So they knew they had to get rid of the ship. Now there's a ship showing up there on the starboard side now. And if you want to find SpongeBob, just look at the side of the ship, follow that white stripe, then you're right to SpongeBob. So they knew they had to get rid of the ship. The very first option was they could hire an underwater welder to weld those cracks, but that would be a lot of money. Their second option was they could ship the ship somewhere else and have somebody else doing it. That would also be a lot of money. Their third option was they could tear the ship apart and sell the metal, but they wanted to refer to this beautiful historical ship. They went with option number 4. Guesses, I got $12, $1.99, and $1. You guys are some low ballers, alright? We bought the ship for a whole $1. Congratulations! Yeah, very good guess. Turns out nobody is really in the market for a sinking ship unless you're a submarine company, I guess. So the question on all your minds started to keep you waiting. How did the ship get down here? This is not a shipwreck, thank goodness not a shipwreck. This was sunk on purpose by Atlantis. So we sunk the ship on purpose because yes, it would be cool to see the submarine. It would add to our tour a lot. But not the main reason we sunk the ship, however. The main reason we sunk the ship was to turn her into an artificial reef. These artificial reefs are very beneficial to the ocean. Now there's those yellowfin goldfish once again with a huge school of them on the stern. Absolutely gorgeous.
I just saw 3 SpongeBob. Me too. I saw.
Yeah, you see this line at the bow, or excuse me, the stern of the ship. That line right there is actually a current indicator.
I saw one.
So the more that line moves, the more we know, the more current we have. So that line is almost parallel. We do have a lot of current today.
I saw 4 also. Why don't we do
Okay, I'm good.
It's like a hole on your shirt.
Oh, look, there's a shark right there.
Oh my gosh, there's a shark. Shark starboard, shark on starboard side, laying right there in the sand.
Oh, is that
Everybody get your pictures now before it swims off.
oh, down there, on the bottom,
Right here, Lynette.
Now Captain Ezra is going to try to pull up to this shark.
That's a shark. Nene. He's sleeping.
Alright, get your cameras on starboard side. This will be the closest we get to a shark. Probably the closest you ever want to be to a shark. This is called a white tip reef shark. You shouldn't really be scared of white tip reef sharks. If you see one in the water, you should obviously try to get out of the water. But white tip reef sharks, as well as all species shark, they are not man-eaters. Sharks much prefer to eat women and children. Of course not. Sharks, they do not have a taste for humans. We do taste absolutely terrible to these guys. Now it does happen that people do get bit, but not for the reason you think. Sharks never see humans as food. The only reason why people get bit is they are mistaken for food.
Oh, the starfish right there.
Confusing.
lot
A good
of
example of this
starfish.
is where a
Oh, I see
surfer
starfish.
can tap the
Okay.
surface to a blind shark and may mistake you for a seal in distress. Another good example is your
Where's
spearfish.
Patrick?
You hold a nice looking fish. A shark might smell the blood of that fish and get to see the bow of the ship. You guys on port side,
Yeah.
or excuse me, you guys on port side, you will see the stern of the ship. Now something really cool is you can see the pilot house on port side. The pilot house has no ceiling. What happened to the ceiling of the pilot house? As we were sinking the ship, the ceiling, or the
Cannon.
pilot house
You see
actually
a
filled up with
cannon?
air. We did not expect that.
With SpongeBob.
Wow, look at that school of fish.
Now you might not have the muted colors, just gray. The males are very vibrant. They have greens, they're very shiny, they got reds, blues. They are that color to attract females. The more colorful they are, the more shiny they are, the more females they will attract. But something really interesting about those guys, if there were a lot of females, not enough males. Now antler coral is one of the fastest growing coral we have in Hawaii. It grows about an inch every year. It's also known as suicide. We see on our tour here today. Also might be the biggest, or excuse me, the deepest we have ever gone on planet Earth. Might be a felt opportunity not to get a picture. It is now time to return to the surface. I know these tours are seem to go by so quickly. I wish you guys heard 45 minutes because it's been a fantastic dive. You guys have been such a great group. But I am going to hand it up here to Captain Ezra. President to research and procedures. But this thing is not easy to drive, so please a big round of applause for your captain.
Oh, they come. Here they come. That's a tugboat.
That's a different boat than the other one. That's not the boat that we gotta go on.
Yeah.
It's backing up. It's going to spread like 2 pieces.
Alright, ladies, jellyfish. Hatches are now open, but you're going to remain in your seats until the captain gives you that word to disembark. Now when he tells you to disembark, instead of turn to your right, click the obstacle that I came down on. Unfortunately, I will not be referring to you on the holokai, on the co-pilot next submarine tour, but I will give you a once little hot top. We'll see you up there.
Vertical thruster, dive, dive, dive. Two vertical rails, derails. And sail slowly, submerging mass to follow, north 3030, 140 feet, 030, 140. Switch on one telephone, have a great time. 030, Landis is going down and out. There he goes.